Okay. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good
Good
morning,
morning. Good
ma'am.
morning, children. Please don't forget to give your attendance. Okay. Everyone, those who are here in the meeting. So now, yesterday we were doing fire, friend, and foe, and we will continue from there. Okay. पापा हमको अपना फोन दे दो प्लीज. Okay. So we have done till here.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, we have to start from here. Right. So
Good morning.
good morning. Good morning. So this we know that fire cannot be put out with water if the reason is that it is caught by oil or electricity, because it might get dangerous if we try to extinguish the fire with the help of the water. So fire extinguishers are the best way to put off the cut off the supply of the oxygen and the fuel to let the fuel ignite. Okay. So some fires cannot be put out with water. If water is sprayed onto an oil, the oil will float on the top of the water and continue to burn. This can be very dangerous because water can flow quickly, carrying the burning oil with it and spreading the fire. So it is a bad idea to spray water on it. Then water should not be used on fire caused by electrical appliances, because the person spraying water might receive an electric shock and be killed. So this is also again a bad idea of spraying the water on an electrical appliances that caught fire. Then a carbon dioxide extinguisher is the best thing to fight an electrical fire. Okay, got it? So this paragraph understood? Any question till here? Anyone?
Anyone? No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
So we spend millions of rupees each year in fighting fires, and we spend more trying to find new ways of preventing fires from happening and getting out of control. On the whole, we have learned rather well to control fire or put it to good use in our daily everyday life. Long ago there were no firemen, so we know that how we keep on finding the new ways of preventing, how to cut off the fire or to control the fire every single day. And because fire is something very essential for everyday's life, we cannot cook food, we cannot do many things without the help of fire, but when it goes beyond control it really brings disaster in our life. That is why it is said that we should keep it under control while we are using fire. Okay. And long ago, there were no firemen. When fire broke out, everybody became a firefighter. People formed human chains. They still do if required. So they still do it whenever human chains. This is a human chain. They pass on the buckets or water vessels to to just throw it over the flash of fire. Okay. Do you know this technique?
Yes, ma'am.
You know this way, right? They form
Yes, ma'am.
and
And
because every then in earlier times they don't have water supplies at home. Okay, nowadays we have, but in earlier times they have to go a long way to the wells from where they start from where they fetch water buckets and water vessels. You know that? Yes, you know that or not?
yes, yes, ma'am.
Huh.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, so these wells are quite far from the houses. So that is why whenever anybody's house catch fires, they used to make a human chain from the well to the house so that one doesn't have to run to the well to take water and come back, because by that time a fire had really made a lot of loss of the property. So
So that is why.
it is they used to make a human chain, and then they with that human chain they pass through the vessels or buckets of the water filled with it, and they throw it on the igniting fire. Okay, so this is how they used to cut off the fire that is that has been caught. Okay, so long ago there were no firemen. When fire broke out, everybody became a firefighter. People formed human chains. They still do if required, and pass buckets of water from a well or a pond to the blaze. Now there are laws about building construction which ensure that space is left between buildings to reduce the risk of fire. So earlier times we have seen that all the buildings are attached to the other one. So if this catches fire, definitely this will also catch. So what they will nowadays, what is the rule? That there is a proper distance between the two buildings. Getting it? Getting it?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So yes, ma'am. Yes, so when this one will catch fire, this will be safe from this thing. Okay, so every new building, especially a public place, must ensure observance of fire prevention norms. Bands of firefighting workers with special equipments known as fire brigades are there to put out fires. Firefighters, fire brigades and firefighters, we are well aware of these things. We know what firefighters and fire brigades are. Yes, we know that. What are fire brigades? Who's going to tell me?
Ma'am, can I tell?
One of you. Yeah, Manas wants to say na something.
Manas? No, ma'am.
What's your name?
I'm Harsh.
Harsh. Okay, Harsh.
Ma'am, fire brigade is a group of people that are specially trained to fight fires. And whenever
Uh-huh.
there is a fire in the city, they
Hmm.
go and extinguish the fire.
Fire brigades are a group of people that helps us to fight out fires, put out fires, right? So whenever there is a fire in any place, these are the people who are used to call. How do we call them? Do we have to go to them?
No, ma'am, there is a specific number that we have to dial and
What's that number? Who knows?
Ma'am, 102.
Yes, 102 is a number on which we can call if our house catches fire. Got it? Okay. 10100 is for police. Okay, for calling police. 101 is for
101 ambulance.
ambulance. Correct. And 102 is for fire brigade. Okay. So
Okay.
just keep these numbers in your mind. If in case, God forbid, you need it, you can dial them at earliest and call them.
Ma'am, now 101 or 111 is the number for all the emergencies.
For all the emergencies, they had interconnected. Yes. So 101 or
Yes,
1,
ma'am. There is a
huh,
common number. I am not remembering it, but it's a common number.
common number. But 102 still, it goes to our fire brigade. If you call them, if you want to call them, you can dial 102. It will ring them. Okay. So they possess many
Okay, ma'am.
skills. Yes, they possess many skills. They cut off electricity supply, knock down dangerous walls, spray water and other materials to bring fire under control. They are also trained in first aid. So they are trained in first aid. So if in case anybody catches fire or had burns due to it, they can easily uh, attend the first aid. Okay, so they can help people suffering from burns or from the effects of smoke. And the smoke is much more dangerous than the fire, you know that?
Yes, ma'am.
Because
Yes, ma'am.
if
Because
the
it
person,
has
yes,
many harmful gases such as carbon
yes,
dioxide,
harmful gases, exactly. But because,
monodioxide,
yes,
something like
burns can be healed, burns can be treated. But if the person has inhaled the smoke, which is due to excess, which is due to the fire, the chances of surviving that person is very less. Okay, so that is why if the person had inhaled smoke, then the things are what's happening, then the circumstances are the person is not going to be healed in a very easy way. So smoke is much dangerous than burns. The discovery of fire and its use helped early man to cope with nature better and gradually adopt a settled mode of life. Fire is still worshipped in many part of the world. So we used to worship the fire. Yes, we know that. Whom we call what? Tell me.
yes, ma'am.
We used to worship fire also. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
What do we call them?
Ma'am, we call them as Agni Devta.
Agni Devta.
Ma'am, Agni Devta.
Yes, Agni Devta. So we used to call them, and many parts of the world, the fire is worshipped. Okay, so fire is indeed a friend, but as we know, it can be dangerous enemy once it gets out of control. So understood the entire thing, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Any problem? Yes. Anyone is asking something? What happened? Tell me. Any problem, Harsh?
No, ma'am. Are you sure?
Ayush, you want to ask something?
मैम
Hmm.
मैम जब फायर लिमिट में होती है तभी अच्छी रहती है और जब लिमिट से बाहर हो जाती है तो
लिमिट के बाहर हो जाती है, आपको पता है क्या होता है? You know very well. What happened? Tell me, who's going to give this answer? I have already explained this. Nitin is here in the meeting. Give this answer. What will happen if fire goes out of control?
ma'am if fire goes out of control it will become our enemy and will be uh, stop and will it will be difficulty to stop it.
Clear?
Yes,
Okay. Ayush, understood?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, so if fire goes out of control, then it brings a lot of disaster. People might get burned, the property get burned, and there might be casualties also. So it should be one should be very very careful regarding all the things that uh, you are keeping near the
Ma'am,
fuel. Yes,
ma'am, if the fire gets out of control, ma'am, it becomes our enemy and start destroying the things which come
destroying the things.
in
Yes.
its way.
Yes, in its way. And we should always avoid keeping the fuel near the places which are uh, dangerous. Okay, for example, near the electrical appliances. Don't keep the fuel near the electrical appliances. Don't use mobile phones in when you are going to a petrol station. Okay, to fill up the tanks of the vehicles. Okay, so don't use any burning material near the commercial gas that we are using, the cylinders, gas cylinders, okay, that we use in kitchen. So there should be nothing, and avoid using sprays like those when the gas is burning. Don't use any kind of a
Yes,
uh,
ma'am.
deodorant.
Ma'am, they are flammable. Yes, ma'am.
they
Ma'am,
are they
they
are
get
yes,
high
they are
in
flammable.
health.
And if you use any kind of a spray over there, it has a lot of chemicals that might bring harm to um, whenever you are using it inside the kitchen. So in the kitchen also, you should not be found using your mobiles very often while cooking. So if you are cooking, you do one thing at a time. Okay, either you talk or you cook. Don't do both the things at the same time. And if anyone is at your home doing the same thing, please tell them not to do so, because it might get harmful for everyone. Okay, right? So I think this chapter is
Yes, ma'am.
clear to everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Huh. So let us start with the extra question answers. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So you know where you have to do complete those extra question answers in your revision copy.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, can we do in our share copy or we make
No,
digital
don't make
copy?
another copy. If you have a space in your literature copy or grammar copy, you can do over there.
Okay, ma'am.
पापा सुन रहे हो ना? सुन रहे हो ना? मतलब मजे ले रहे हो तुम? चली जाएगी 50,000 की जॉब तो अपने लौड़े से पे करना तुम. अब तुम ना गाली बकम कब क्लास लेके ना ले.
यहाँ नीचे जाकर चलो आगे जाओ आगे जाओ चलो आगे जाओ आगे जाओ
मनहूस की तरह से आवाज निकालती है, गला घोट दें.
Ma'am, your mic is off.
हाँ, sorry, I just have noticed. And have you understood these questions you're writing down?
Writing now. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so why? I'm going to ask these questions right now because we do have time. Class will be till 9:10. Okay, so in next class I will be asking. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
and these question answers should be written in a very short way. Don't write too much. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, your mic is off.
No.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Why so late?
Sorry, ma'am.
Okay, these are the questions I'm sending in the group. And our next period is, which is our next period?
I'm Hindi.
No, no, I'm not talking about English. We have next period. I think so.
No, ma'am. Fifth period.
Fifth period is ours,
Ma'am,
yes.
fifth period.
Yes, yes. Fifth period is ours. So I'm going to uh, ask these questions from you. Okay. So I have explained it right now. So I'm expecting that everyone is going to answer me. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Clear, everyone? So time is about to up. Only 2-3 minutes are left. Vanchika, why so late? Very late. Vanchika and Priyanshi, both of you have joined very late. Okay, so from tomorrow onwards, everyone is going to attend the
Ma'am,
classes
Shaksham
online.
also.
Saksham, you also. So please don't attend the class late, okay? Otherwise, I'll mark your absent. So right now, everyone, those who are here, please give your attendance and be ready for the
Ma'am,
next class. Yes, yes, Priyanshi.
मैम मैं पहले अपने मोबाइल से ज्वाइन हुई थी तो फिर मैम मैंने तब से ज्वाइन
Sorry?
मैंने लैपटॉप से भी ज्वाइन किया था
Okay, okay. Okay, you were there earlier also. Okay. Okay. Right, so I hope the things are clear. Questions I've given you. So I will be taking a test in fifth period. Okay.
Okay.
Everyone, be ready for the next class. Nine, it's 9-8 and 9-10. You will be having another class. So 2 minutes I'm giving. Have some water and be ready for the first period. Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
ma'am.
children. Okay, see you then. Okay, take care.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, beta.
Thank you, ma'am.
Most welcome. Thank you.